Well, it's that time. We're going back to The Witcher 2. And we'll see what we can do here. So last time, why am I on fire? That's interesting to just start
Ha!
on
The
fire.
witch's ass is gonna have to get wet. Jump!
Greetings.
Everything all right, Geralt?
Come on already.
Water's cold as hell.
How goes
Come
it,
on,
Witcher?
Witcher, we're waiting. Something's brewing. Your witch's ass is gonna have to get wet. Jump! Witcher, we're waiting.
Hmm. Hmm.
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. Some merchants have been held up for months.
What about roads through the forest?
Yorveth rules the forest. You coming?
Yeah.
Can we go?
Let's move!
When I'm done stealing everything.
Can we go?
Let's move!
I just want to steal everything.
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Yorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
Oh, wait.
You coming?
As soon as I finish stealing that.
Come on.
Let's move! Hear that? I smell an elf.
You smell, I hear.
That's...
Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
Since when do the Scoia'tael hire professional killers to do their dirty work? The Dwan even. You've fallen low.
A hired killer, true. But in all certainty, he is no Dwan.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
The Kingslayer's among you. We've come for him.
Then our interests collide. The Kingslayer is under my protection, and I'll not hand over a guest.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Enough of this piss!
Starley!
Ken Spar's parapet lawn warped.
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you all right?
Lovely.
Oh no. What's going on with
You should have
Triss?
charmed the archers. They're coming. Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close.
What's happening?
Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
Is that you, Roach? Get your hands off
Who
my
did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour or one of your commandos. I'm a woman.
I noticed.
I'm gonna be sick.
At least I'll die holding a lovely...
Kill!
Not mine. I'll hold the spell.
Come on, let's go.
Stop shaking. I need to focus.
Are you alright?
Yes, fine.
Sons of bitches.
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post?
Long ways away from here, probably.
I'm starting to think we'll make it. Wait. The barrier's waning. Triss,
Be quick!
give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now!
There's none here.
Squired solid sacking! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves! Ellerin!
You know each other?
Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emiavar Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some...
Oh god, Zoltan and Dandelion, I bet.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Spice merchant. Not likely.
Did you say that?
Squirrels at our very walls.
Yorveth led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Got it.
Who are these blokes?
They're the ones the elves were chasing. Assault in broad daylight.
What
Dog
about
catcher.
Lorenzo? Where's the
Greetings.
contact when we need him?
Quiet, woman.
Shut
Welcome.
it yourself. Guzzling ale and lollygagging, that's all Laredo's good at.
Hey, it's a witcher.
Mutant. I'm bored stiff.
Boss, why the hell are we stacking and restacking this stuff if the port's still blocked?
Just keep stacking. The
I'm
witch will
bored
soon
stiff.
kill the beast and will set off immediately.
What's in these crates, boss?
King Vridank's treasure.
Any nutters?
The amber.
I work the material.
And hunts like a cat.
Oh no, I'm not...
Wait a minute.
Be off!
Did you see that? Did I see you at the hanging, friend?
Bah, some hanging. A bunch of non-humans and a
Hey.
spy.
I heard the spy's cowardly. You're worthy.
I would hope if I turned that on.
Dandelion.
My informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help! Dog catcher. Step back, White One.
Stand aside. I know...
Piss on who you know. Carry on and you'll...
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with a Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk. You're spoiling their fun.
Well, a freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed round my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Careful with Jar!
Want to squirm with the others? Come on up! Got room for one more deviant? Look here at! Assaulted an officer!
Oh yeah.
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant? You freak! Want to squirm with the others?
Fist fighting works differently in this game than previous.
Beat Laredo! What the hell is going on here?
I said, what the arse fuck is going on? I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword.
Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Are you in command here?
Forgive me. Bernard Laredo, commander of Port Flotsam. Yes, I rule this brothel.
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well. Blue Stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here. You may have heard rumors of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of La Valette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby
Oh God,
declare
you're an idiot.
a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge
I
your
mean,
fallen
if you know how to
king.
use a weapon, that's great.
Now disperse.
By all means,
Go
have
to your
them.
homes.
If you do not know how to use a weapon, either find training
What about them?
or
They'll
don't
not hang
get
for
them.
now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases.
The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home.
Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing.
Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
I feel bad for the elf and the thief, though.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
The new look and voice of Zoltan sounds great.
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions, and I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me. The massacre in Rivia, it came back to me, I remember. The angry mob murdering non-humans, a young boy with a pitchfork.
Anything else?
Death, or a state close to it, I'm not sure. I felt life draining out of me.
I was there. I arrived a moment later. Too late.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the house now?
Here comes the Witcher.
Ha! Greetings. A word.
You see, we've created an alchemical...
Seeing as you're a Witcher, we...
In a year or two, given the occasion, you could visit us in Vizima.
We need to study its long-term effect.
Are you in?
Why not?
Excellent.
Now, if you could all...
Don't over...
Hey, boy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. And how are you, Witcher?
Nice work.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple So how...
Missing 2 silver ore.
So...
Do you have any silver ore? Wait, here's your stuff. Ooh, it's expensive though.
So...
Hello, thank you for the follow. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I have zero idea how to pronounce that. Just go by Phoenix then? Cool. How are you today?
My prices stay as they are, and I'll not join your guild. Period.
I urge you.
Witcher!
I've not used Mixer, but I've been using Twitch for the last couple months, and it's definitely something I've gotten used to so far.
Yes. Good day.
I've been trying to.
Greetings. What brings you here?
I'm doing pretty good.
Make yourself at home, please.
Do we know each other?
I've heard. I've never read much
Just
about
kind of
you.
chilling for the rest of the evening. So I'll play this for a couple hours and then call it a night.
Einar Gausel, fundamentally a trader in old curios, although I also concern myself with the non-human community.
Books in Flotsam? I wouldn't have thought it a profitable enterprise.
Hey, many foreigners come through here. Sometimes they buy books, sometimes they have tomes to sell. Yesterday, for example, Lady Sheila de Tanseville purchased items for a sum equal to my yearly dealings.
Did she buy anything interesting?
De Vermis Mysteries, the Exeter Treatise, complete and unabridged, plus a very expensive volume I'd rather not mention. I should add As generosity must be praised, that she made a donation to the community, specifically to the Fund for Widows and Orphans.
If you notice anything wrong with the audio, let me know and I can fix it.
The non-humans in Flotsam are organized?
We aren't, but we aid each other as best we can. I mainly collect taxes and announce the Commandant's dispositions.
That'd make you a prime target for Yorvith.
You're correct on that account. He's warned me many times, and I've explained the need for my function.
That's good to hear.
Just as many.
Well, the sound part, not so
Again,
much all the
it
work
seems
you
we've agreed to
had.
disagree. Well,
Damn,
the
900
sword is his
follows and
calling, the pen is mine.
on Twitch, and then
no
moved
meeting of
to
the minds.
Mixer.
It wasn't always this hard.
600 there, and
Turned sour
it
when
stagnated.
Several elven lassies disappeared. We lost our trust in the humans, and the Scoia'tael ceased.
Honestly,
trusting us.
Mixer's going to have a hard time
No, I believe Neckers killed them.
fighting with
I remember
YouTube, which
Moral of the White
isn't
Hand.
a great market
Seen her
because
never made a
Discovery is
beautiful
shit. And well, Twitch just has
Godspeed.
The gods have
the
no
larger
love for your
audience
kind.
overall. See, neither one of those guys really did a lot of content that really interested me anyway, so I never really watched them or followed them.
Calm down.
But, I mean, well, I mean, I don't know whether you'll enjoy my personality at least, but I do a lot of both those. So just a couple days ago, I finished up playthrough of the original Witcher. A little janky. With the original Witcher had a little scripting issues with the writing, but it had a huge solid framework. This so far is a huge improvement, graphically, writing wise.
Weapons are superior, and that's how I aim to keep it.
Shame. Please think it over. The guild. So good luck.
And it's taken me a bit to try to get used to, because the combat mechanics have changed as well from the original Witcher to The Witcher 2.
Mind if I have a look at your books?
And
Take your time. No
I'm just
hurry.
trying to get used to that a little as well.
Godspeed.
I spend so much time streaming anymore outside of my normal day job. I've not yet gotten to watching the Witcher series. Right now, it and the second season of Altered Carbon are pretty much at the top of my list. But I need to finish the most recent season of Lucifer.
Let's go kill some monsters.
And then I can move over.
Was it you who ate Little Red Riding Hood?
Welcome.
I loved all the books for the Altered Carbon series.
New shoes. Let's go kill some monsters. He said he can't
Shows I'm pretty good on.
Don't
Movies, if you actually talked with any of my friends, they'd tell you I have really bad taste in movies because I spend a lot of time watching like B-rated films. Like one of the funniest movies I've ever watched is this uh, B-rated horror film called Pinata Survival Island.
I did just as you said. Did you mix the henna with oil? Do I look like an idiot?
Trust me, yeah, that is the appropriate response to that movie. Um, it's a it's about a killer pinata that comes to life on this island and hunts a bunch of fraternity and sorority uh, characters on this island. And after each time it kills, it mutates into a larger clay monster. But it's I don't honestly know. I originally found it on DVD at Walmart years and years ago.
Remember? I stood at the gate to the outskirts.
Psst. White-haired one. I have an offer for you.
And Unfriended, it really didn't interest me all that
I could
much.
do with your help. You see, I'm looking for a certain formula.
I'm no herbalist.
I know who you are. I'll be straight.
Sounds good.
The formula is in the hands of a certain shopkeeper.
Can't go and see him yourself?
He deals in incense. One time, I think what he sells is harmful, yet I need the formula to prove it. The scoundrel knows that and is very cautious. Yet I assume you, as a witcher, have your ways?
I'll see what I can do.
What was that?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
It's true what they say.
I think the stew's ready.
No offense, but you're scaring my customers away.
No, I have it. It is one of those things I want to try. Um, so I do 2 streams a night. And one of the streams is uh, a multiplayer stream. Right now on that, I am working my way through
Welcome, people.
Division 2 Warlords of New York. I also play a lot of Overwatch. I started playing a little bit of Temtem, which is like a Pokemon-esque MMO, if that makes any sense.
At your service.
You mistake the night sky for stars reflected.
And eventually there's a couple MMOs like Black Desert Online that I want to get around to. At least trying.
My place is so.
Um,
So,
that's interesting.
so
No level cap, you say? So then in that respect, it's a lot like Destiny. Then it sounds like.
So how's it going, Dill?
Greetings. Mind if I take a look at...
Certainly. You're welcome to. I'm Fioravanti, a merchant. Not to be nosy, but weren't you hired to kill the Kairan? I've had my...
The reader won't let you traders out until it suits him. Seems he needs you here for some reason.
What's that supposed to mean, damn it? Is he organizing some international trade fair? I'm a subject of King Demavend, and I tell you...
Demavend's dead.
Ah.
Now, if you don't mind, can we get down to business?
Yeah. I've liked these past two seasons that Bungie's done of Destiny without Activision. But I am not. I'm not liking the looks of the new season that starts here on Tuesday. Mainly because it is a very hardcore PvP season, from the sounds of it. And that's generally not the type of play that I want to do. Mainly because I'm, for the most part, just kind of want to chill while I'm playing.
Welcome to my modest shop.
I need one of your incense formulae.
I've got more than 200 here.
I'm interested in the best seller. Someone's offering a handsome price for that formula. They say it's harmful.
Impossible. I haven't had a single complaint. And I'll not give the formula to anyone. How about this? I give you a formula for a similar scent. You get your reward, and I keep my secret.
Agreed.
Wait a second. There you go.
See, honestly, everyone else seems to have a problem with Eververse. I don't.
Shoot! Shoot!
Although, granted, I've only played Destiny 2. I've not played Destiny 1. Another game that is currently sitting up on a shelf that needs to be played.
How did it go? Did you get the...
I have it.
Show me.
Here it is.
Grand. I must check its authenticity in the...
I'm cautious too.
All right. We'll go together.
I've got a large stack of console games I actually need to.
You free?
No, same price as always.
I get that, but I mean, it mainly comes down to uh, how patient are you at trying to get this stuff.
Ready? As I said, I'm cautious. My lab is well hidden, and I want to keep it that way. So I'll have to blindfold you.
Although, I don't know if you've really been following what they've been doing.
Right, but no tricks.
But they've
One false move and you'll never open your secret door again.
They're changing Eververse to where
Grab hold of my arm.
if it's something that you can buy for real money, you are no longer going to be able to buy the Ingrams. It is going to be you are buying this particular skin or item.
Almost there. Now, Porky.
I'm going to be fighting something here shortly, aren't I?
Sincere apologies again. I know you could slice me up like a juicy side of beef if you wanted to. I had to protect myself. I'll ask you to be patient while my men check the formula. You've no idea how hard it is to find qualified specialists these days. In Bleinheim's day, I worked with only the best alchemists.
Bleinheim? I'm under the impression I know the name. Somebody from Flotsam?
No, Vizima, long ago. I need a moment. The results are ready.
Yeah, there are. Right now, there seems to be a bit of a lull in games.
You should not have tried to deceive me.
I actually felt a bit guilty. But then you flapped your tongue one too many times, revealed your allegiance to Salamandra.
In that case, you'll need to stay here.
We'll see about that.
Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck!
Halo Infinite, I'm looking forward to that. I still have a bunch of the Halo games I need to play through. Back when I was in college, I played the 1, 2, and 3 on Xbox. But I've never played. I never got to play any of the ones past that. Although, with Master Chief Collection having come to PC, I think the sword I picked up does fire damage. Nope, it causes bleeding, or has a chance to. I don't know. I mean, it may just have been that they use that as the effect to display that they're bleeding. But as I was saying, I do have a plan to at some point. I'm kind of working around someone else's schedule at the moment, but I am playing through the first Halo in the with the Master Chief Collection on PC. Before I started streaming to Twitch, we'd already done Halo Reach. Now, where the hell am I in comparison to where I need to be? So I'm here. I need to be back over there. Um, yeah. Um, we can do that. I'm always up for collaboration. I did not know that it was crossplay with console, though. That's some new information. It gives me another friend that I. Well, Xbox and PC are the only only places I know of where it's available.
What does a bloody witcher actually eat?
My main goal is to, if I can, get through all the Halo games previous to Infinite done by that point it actually comes out.
Spuds? Why Spuds? 'Cause he's a human like us. He sweats, he bleeds. Umpire's stiff.
Yeah, it was sad. Like I said, I did play through that. So now the ones I need to that I have not yet played through is ODST, Halo 4, and Halo 5.
I'm thirsty, damn it. Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome?
Just don't start any brawls. Peace and quiet.
Holy
Get
shit,
it?
that's a lot of playing of them.
I've got my eye on you.
Reach was a great story. Was not so happy with the actual gun design and play.
Get the fuck out!
That's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Greetings.
Yeah, it has some great customization abilities.
Say something, or did you just fart?
You look strong.
No, because the arm wrestle on this is just such a pain in the ass.
That's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Who wants more beer?
Welcome.
Welcome. Oh yeah, needs to be evening. What can I steal from down here? Yes. But a little more structured in the storyline.
Left hook. Watch out for the left hook.
I'm not a big fan of this guy, of this Elder Scrolls games. I don't feel that the stories are very well done, and they're all very quick, even though there's a lot of stories involved in there.
Do my eyes deceive me, or are you Witcher Geralt?
What can I do for you?
My cousin from Vizima claims you're good at dice.
I can play. If word gets out that we've a good contender, better players are likely to show up. And the stakes
You too. We'll have to drop a message sometime and work out sometime to do some Halo. I hope you enjoy your breakfast and the rest of your day.
Will you play?
Not right now, thank.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
What's going on here?
A competition, brother. With the port care to take part?
What are the rules?
The contenders put their coin down, winner takes all.
The fighting...
Drop your opponent and make sure he stays...
Complicated.
So?
Oh, yeah.
He's a fresher like you, brother. Good for... So, what'll it be?
I'm ready.
Gentlemen!
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
In the kidneys!
That was fucking poetry. Up for another, brother.
Who's up next?
Cor Bransel, known as Flip-Arse.
Strange name.
Does everything backwards. Sleeps in daytime, drinks before he eats, and tells women to get dressed before he plows them.
Flip-Arse.
Show us your orans. So what'll it be?
I'm ready.
Gentlemen!
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
In the kidneys!
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Hey, champ!
What?
I can tell you're a serious contender. Far too good for this drunken riffraff. Believe you me, I know what I'm talking about.
So? I don't know you.
They call me King Ziggy, because I pay like a king. If you want a taste of fame and riches, look for me by the inn in the evenings. I'll take you to the right place.
Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Up for another, brother.
Who's up next?
I knew you'd end up fighting each other.
Who's that?
Tidy Tib. The bastard eats honey straight from the hive, drinks for 4, and some say he can hang a bucket full of water from his cock. You better get a solid coin pouch ready. So what'll it be?
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin. Punches lights out!
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Punches lights out! That was fucking poetry. Congratulations! You dropped some of the toughest brawlers. Well done. Tournament's over.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Haven't you had... These fights aren't part of the tournament. So what'll it...
I'm ready.
Gentlemen!
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
In the kidneys!
Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Archers, lights out!
We have... I can make no sense of this relic I have been entrusted. The gods have not granted... It does not look as though Providence has... It does not...
Damn it.
You are lucky, traveler, but not enough.
Wait till he drops his...
I can...
What the hell?
It doesn't...
So... Got 2 pair right now. Fucking hell.
It does not look...
So I got 2 6s. A 5, a 4, and a 3.
You are lucky, traveler. I can...
Got 2 pair at the moment. Got a full house.
You are lucky, traveler.
Left hook.
I can make no sense of this relic I have been entrusted. The gods have not granted me...
Got 5 of kind. I'm sticking with that.
You are lucky, traveler.
Wait till it drops.
I can make... It does not look as though Providence has given you favors. I shall carry this relic for now.
Yeah, I didn't do very good.
It does not look...
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be a straight.
You are lucky.
Left hook.
I can...
One pair of 1s versus a pair of 3s. I got up to 2 pair, but so did he, and he had a better 2 pair.
It does not...
So I've got 3, 4. Got 2 5s, 2 4s versus just 2 4s.
You are lucky.
Left hook.
I can...
I want this relic, whatever it is. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do to get it. So got 3 of a kind, 2 pair.
You are lucky. I can make no...
Again, I got 2 pair. I got 2 pair to his 3 of a kind. Fuck me running. Fuck me running. Yep.
It does not... You are lucky. I can...
Got a pair of 1s. It's not great, especially not considering what he's got over there.
It does not look as though Providence has given you favors. I shall carry this relic for now.
Just checking something here. Oh. So apparently this is for an out-of-game thing that's no longer actually available. So regardless of how well we do, we're not going to get anything out of it. Which is annoying, to say the least.
Only the gods may ordain that the prize will fall to you.
Look at that, people.
Best regards.
Punches lights out!
I tell him I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
He said there's a third option. Then his hand inched towards his knife.
What then?
He got a bolt in the back.
What?
The Commandant.
Leave your weapon.
Guard it with care.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You're going in.
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt.
Come on.
With these cunts, Laredo can protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth. A ballista! The bastard's got a ballista! Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the...
Where did you learn about?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the pond.
I'll handle this.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Protect people from the Scoia'tael.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add flour
That
into
one
the mix
struts
and it
about
doesn't
as if
get
he
any
were the
better.
king himself.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
I don't like. True.
Lucky he
Come
hasn't
here, lass.
realized that.
Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Don't you traipse around here. Don't you traipse around.
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
Tend to the ballista, Geralt.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add flour into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
Don't you traipse
So long as
around
he can
here.
afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for
Don't-
less than 10 orans.
Hmm.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one.
What do you...
I wanted to surprise my friend.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently.
I was thinking of something a little...
What would you have?
Just go with your spell.
All right, it'll...
Draw him away from the ballista.
Slap me hard and call me stupid.
How's that?
Surcharge on special request.
Let me think.
All right, I'm...
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Not doing arm wrestling. Fuck that. Just no.
Here for a little diversion, brave one.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Oh, come on.
That's true.
Your
You know
comrades
this
are
one.
well at it, having
A
their
little
fun.
skipping
Why
down
should
the
you be
path.
any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
Oh, you are fat, dirty, rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
How was it?
With tits like that, you could...
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true. You go this one.
Oh, you are fat good.
Yes?
Do we wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
An offer? Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
What monster?
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that...
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Soldier, report to me immediately.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your...
In Flotsam, we cut that.
I was looking.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to...
Commandant, sir. We called the...
Bring him in and...
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to...
In that case, I shall...
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in. Well...
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate. Though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here. And the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo then. You're telling the truth. Yorveth's got royal blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
The Kingslayer. That's who I want. Huge man, pretty hard to mistake.
Was it him?
Yeah, he killed Foltest. Now he's sneaking around these woods.
In that case, we'll get him too. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
There was a time those forests belonged to the elves. To them, humans are bandits.
Spare me your sympathy. The elder races, the elder language, plough it all! Today they torch human settlements, they poison our wells, and they murder us along the highways. You fail to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourable at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
You detest non-humans.
I detest Yorveth, the coward who hunts the innocent instead of facing soldiers. I detest that whore son who murders women and children while claiming that he fights for freedom. He's a monster, Geralt. He's the evil I protect people from. And anyone who helps a monster becomes a similar monster to my mind.
Enough. I get it.
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Lorito's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarves will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
I'll talk
I trust you'll make... Farewell. Any new... Bandits swarm to trading routes like... With the last Temerian outpost.
I guess...
He stubbed the citizens of Flotsam if need be. Any news?
Entry only on the Commandant's Express orders. Off you go. No passage.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard. Turned me away at the door, the bastard. We'll meet later. Don't...
was thinking. About... what now? Bloody hell.
We're getting close to that point.
Who does King Ziggy? Given any thought to...
I'm ready.
I'll
Spit it out.
know what Flotsам's famous for.
Interesting.
Nothing.
You're wrong there. There are only two towns worth visiting in the Pontar Valley. Bondar, famous for having the most beautiful halls in the north, and Flotsam, for having the
What was
best
that?
fist-fighting scene.
Who organizes these fights?
Officially, no one. But look hard and you'll be surprised what you can find. It's a vibrant scene with winners and losers of all kinds. I promote fighters, place them in tournaments.
Halt!
Don't reckon...
I know you.
Like all of King's...
But that farmhand you brought in last time was carried out all...
This one, you'll see. The Commandant...
Alright. But if I'm to let him in...
Fine.
You're a rich...
The weapons will be waiting in the...
Burrito.
in the flesh.
Does he condone these fights?
Condone? He sets them up. A lot of coin at stake here. I haven't been too lucky lately, but I believe you'll change that. People will remember King Ziggy. Just don't disappoint me. Finish the fucker!
Ziggy the Clown.
And in grand fashion.
The Monster Slayer.
King Zig.
All in all.
We're about to make flots.
Yeah.
Grand. I'll hear you. Twigs will be your first opponent. So cool.
I love...
Beautiful job, Rhea.
Who's next?
One punch. Name says it all. Down's most.
I'll see.
Good luck. You're the discovery of my...
Think we're made?
Indeed. But we've a long way to go. You're
not too pop.
He has tassels on his clothes. Last month, he...
Bring on.
That's a new one.
One more and we'll be rich and...
Who is it?
Stanek. In a rumble it takes at least 4... Don't
Witcher. It's impressive tech.
Thanks.
Last fight's coming up. And everyone's bet. Except for me.
What do you want?
Stanek has to win. But the true winners will be you and me. And that's not an option.
I see.
Your opinions don't interest me. You're to
piss off.
Not doing it.
Pay up.
Here's your coin. The guards will take you to the gate. You'll regret this.
I told you we'd win. I've got a real sense for these things.
I think you owe me something.
Why don't we have some fun first? A free round at every inn, not to mention the girls.
You can screw my share.
I tell him I'm taking your pals. Or your pal.
Commandant Laredo sends his regards, punk.
Just like the horse market?
Got to grab my weapons and crap. Yeah, it's definitely lighting them on fire.
Welcome.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Merigold. Lice eat me, but...
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor. The dragon, well...
But where did the La Valettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe...
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest...
Maybe. No wedding, Zoltan?
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined. My would-be pop-in-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family.
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakau's, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
We were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining...
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of...
"Eat," Breckenrig says, then proceeded to slop 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind...
Since when have you worked...
Hey! Nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master...
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do...
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored, and drop it. You know how he is.
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt.
The Scoia'tael don't...
But I am no Scoia.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near La Valette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Did they ultimately...
No. It ended as usual.
Ah, the victor at Brenna and Foltest.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000...
He could find that ruling is too...
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not...
He's got the army.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Well, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarf.
I think I've heard enough. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal...
Wait a minute. What were you...
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorvith Skoyatel.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked...
Well, I'll be... Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Karen.
Karen?
The monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
And which of you is ready to help the sorceress fight the beast?
Why, us? Huge it is. Big as a mountain.
Then why get angry at someone who's willing?
Well, 'cause...
We'll tend to the Karen, the sorceress or I. Maybe we'll do it together. We'll draw it away from the port beforehand, so as not to endanger the likes of you.
Well, I hope you succeed. I've no preference for who does it, witch or witcher. Just kill the whoreson and the whole town will be grateful.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen.
So, Witcher,
I usually work
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract.
Fine.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already...
That I have.
In that case, don't...
Triss, how long must I wait?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika.
Kovir's a long...
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed.
Here to hunt down
Triss Merigold.
You're thinking...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying to throw into the cauldron at Sabbath.
Absolutely.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it...
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern...
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird.
I need to look around.
An investigation.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about...
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodge...
You know the inn's all...
Thanks for the warning.
How's it?
Splendid. Shorty's night.
Glad to...
I think I...
Who's the... And here I thought...
Okay, it is 6 a.m. So I am going to save and call it a night. I thank you all for joining. We did make a new follower, which was great. Probably since he is also a streamer, we might try and do some collaboration with him in the future. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your nights.